Have you ever found yourself reacting impulsively to a stressful situation, only to regret it later? Have you thought about how it would be if you could find peace in any circumstance, just like Zen Masters? Imagine if, instead of being swept away by the pressure of the moment, you could maintain calm and clarity, even in the most challenging times. Today, we'll explore the art of non-reaction, an ancient practice of Zen masters that can transform the way you handle stress and life's challenges. We'll dive deep into this practice and discover how it can help create a more serene and focused mind, capable of facing any adversity with balance and wisdom. If you're seeking mental peace, emotional resilience, and more effective control over your reactions, then this video is for you. By mastering the art of non-reaction, you'll be on your way to a more tranquil and balanced life, capable of weathering any storm with a smile on your face and an unshakable mind. Why do we react impulsively? The answer to our tendency to react impulsively is rooted in our biology and psychology. Since ancient times, our survival instincts have been shaped to respond quickly to imminent threats. This need for immediate response helped our ancestors escape predators and avoid dangers. However, in the modern world, many of these stimuli do not require such a rapid response. Nevertheless, our minds are often still programmed to react instantly, without considering the consequences. This impulsiveness is fueled by a combination of emotional and cognitive factors. When we face stressful or challenging situations, our brains release neurotransmitters like adrenaline and cortisol, preparing our bodies for rapid action. This response is useful for survival, but when it's not adjusted to the current context, it can lead to disproportionate and harmful reactions. Thus, understanding these automatic reactions is essential for developing the skill of non-reacting impulsively. Additionally, our beliefs and past experiences shape our impulsive responses. If you've had negative experiences with certain stimuli, your mind may have learned to react with fear or defensiveness, even if the current situation doesn't warrant such a response. By recognizing these patterns, we can begin to slow down and question our automatic reactions, paving the way for a more balanced and conscious approach. Benefits of non-reaction. Adopting the practice of non-reaction can profoundly transform our lives, bringing a range of benefits to our mental and emotional health. Firstly, the ability to not react impulsively allows us to remain calm in stressful situations, which helps reduce anxiety and stress. When we respond with calm and reflection rather than reactivity, we are able to make more thoughtful and effective decisions. This inner serenity contributes to a greater sense of control and well-being. Another significant benefit of non-reaction is the improvement in interpersonal relationships. When we manage our emotional reactions, we are better able to communicate our thoughts and feelings clearly and constructively. This reduces the potential for unnecessary conflicts and enhances the quality of our interactions. People tend to respond better to a balanced and rational attitude, fostering a more harmonious and collaborative environment. Furthermore, the practice of non-reaction promotes personal growth and self-understanding. By slowing down our automatic responses and reflecting on our emotions and reactions, we develop a greater awareness of ourselves. This self-knowledge is crucial for identifying harmful behavior patterns and adopting healthier, more constructive strategies. In the long run, this practice can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Practical techniques for developing non-reaction. Developing the skill of non-reacting impulsively is a process that requires practice and commitment. Fortunately, there are several effective techniques that can aid in this journey. The first is mindfulness meditation. This practice involves focusing attention on the present and observing thoughts and emotions without judgment. Over time, meditation helps create a space between stimulus and reaction, allowing for a more conscious and controlled response. Another useful technique is deep breathing. When you encounter a situation that triggers an impulsive reaction, taking a moment to perform a few deep breaths can be extremely effective. Inhale slowly through your nose, Hold the breath for a few seconds and exhale slowly through your mouth. This technique helps calm the nervous system and provide space for a more rational response rather than an automatic reaction. Self-observation is also a valuable practice. It involves becoming an observer of your own reactions and emotions. When you notice yourself starting to react impulsively, pause and reflect on what you are feeling. Ask yourself why this situation is provoking such a strong reaction and whether there is a more constructive way to respond. This type of self-analysis helps develop greater emotional awareness and improves control over reactions. Real-life examples and practical applications. To understand the effectiveness of non-reaction, it is helpful to explore real-life examples and how these principles apply in everyday life. Consider the example of an executive who, when facing a work crisis, remains calm instead of reacting impulsively. By not succumbing to immediate pressure and stress, he is able to analyze the situation with clarity and make more strategic decisions, benefiting both himself and his team. This type of self-control not only improves the work environment, but also demonstrates how non-reaction can be a powerful leadership tool. Another example is an athlete dealing with the pressure of an important competition. Instead of being overwhelmed by anxiety and tension, he uses non-reaction techniques such as visualization and focusing on the present moment to enhance his performance. This approach not only helps maintain performance at optimal levels, but also contributes to a more resilient and balanced mindset. In personal life, the practice of non-reaction can be observed in everyday situations, such as family discussions. Instead of reacting impulsively to provocations or criticism, a person who practices non-reaction might choose to listen calmly and respond constructively. This can not only resolve conflicts more efficiently, but also strengthen relationships and foster a more harmonious environment. Common mistakes when trying not to react. Even with the best intentions, avoiding impulsive reactions can be challenging, and many people make mistakes when trying to adopt this practice. One common mistake is confusing non-reaction with passivity. Non-reaction doesn't mean passively accepting everything that happens or failing to take a stand in important moments. Instead, it involves responding in a thoughtful and conscious manner without giving in to the immediate impulse to react. Ignoring this difference can lead to situations where issues are avoided rather than effectively addressed. Another frequent mistake is expecting immediate results. The practice of non-reaction is a skill that develops over time and with ongoing practice. Many people give up when facing initial difficulties, believing that the technique is ineffective. However, the true effectiveness of non-reaction reveals itself over time and with persistence when one begins to observe long-term benefits. Additionally, some may fall into the trap of emotional suppression, which is when they try to suppress their feelings rather than process them in a healthy way. Non-reaction should not be confused with repressing emotions, as this can lead to an accumulation of stress and dissatisfaction. Instead, it is crucial to find a balance between not reacting impulsively and recognizing and dealing with one's emotions constructively. As you reach the end of this journey on the art of non-reaction, it is essential to reflect on the profound impact this practice can have on your life. The ability to not react impulsively not only promotes lasting mental peace, but also strengthens your capacity to face challenges with remarkable clarity. It is an invitation to transcend emotional chaos and find a serenity that often seems out of reach. The path to mastering non-reaction is a continuous process of self-discovery and personal growth. Every situation where you choose not to react impulsively is an opportunity to strengthen your mind and enhance your emotional resilience. Over time, you will find yourself more aware of your responses, more balanced in your interactions, and most importantly, more at peace with yourself. The practice of non-reaction is an invitation to live more consciously and authentically. As you apply the principles discussed, remember that each step taken is a significant advancement towards a more harmonious life. Therefore, continue exploring, practicing, and embracing the power of non-reaction. If this video resonated with you, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share your experiences in the comments. Together, we can build a more mindful and balanced community.